a faster reader. And to be a faster reader, first, you need to have a prediction based on the title. So, tell me, what's the title in this class? It's Down the Rabbit Hole. So, can you get any information from this title? Think about it. Rabbit group or Alice group? Can you get any information from this title? Down the Rabbit Hole. Just raise your hands and tell me. Shall please.
The rabbit hole.
The rabbit hole. So, what's information about?
Rabbit hole.
The rabbit hole is an information. It is a place, right? So, what can we know from the title?
We can know the rabbit hole in the title.
Yes, we can know the rabbit hole and we can know a place in the title. So, we can know where, right? Someplace. Anything else? Anything else? How to get to the rabbit hole? How to get to the rabbit hole? Down, right? So we can know how, right? So usually we can get much information from a story title, right? Besides that, anything else we can get based on the title. Okay, Lilian, please. When, very good. Anything else? Why? Why? Very good. And Snow, please. What about you?
Who?
Good. Good. Anything else?
And what?
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 What? Why? Who? Will? Right? Snow, please. Actually, we can get many information from a title, right? So, to be a faster reader, you also need to get information quickly. Now, open books, turn to page 70. And read about the whole story as quickly as you can. And then put the scenes into the right order. Okay? And I will give you some choices. I will send the choices into your pad. If you finish, please send it to me. Okay? Now, go. You did very good. Come on. Have you finished?
Yes.
Yeah. Now let's check the answer. So, we choose one. Choose A, B, C, D.
A.
And most of you got the right answer. Somewhere you have a mistake, right? Now let's look at this. The right order is 3, 1, 2. And from your faster reading, can you tell me where did this scene happen? I divided this scene into 3 scenes. And can you tell me where did this scene happen? Only 1 minute to Any volunteers? About scene 1. Can you tell me where did scene 1 happen? Okay, Zhang Ling.
Scene 1 is by a river.
Scene 1. You can say scene 1 happened by a river. Again.
Scene 1 happened by a river.
John Fox. Yeah, please. Scene 1 happened by a river. And what about scene 2? Always Alice group, Lila.
Scene 2 happened in a field.
In a field. Very good. And what about scene 3? Rabbit, come on. Okay, you please.
Scene 3 happened in a hole.
In a
hole.
How to read it? In a hall. Read out in hall.
Hall.
Good. Scene 3 happened in the hall. And now, congratulations. You have been a faster reader. But to be a good reader, you also needed to be a careful reader. So now let's read this story scene by scene carefully. First, let's look at scene 1. Scene 1 happened by the river, right? Now open books. This time, I hope you can read paragraph 1 quietly and quickly to read it and then answer the 2 questions. Okay, now read it by yourself. Yes, you can underline your answer on your books. I think these questions are very easy for you, right? Now let's look at question 1. Who sat by the river? Who sat by the river? Okay, Jamali.
Alice and her sister sat by the river.
Very good. Alice and her sister sat by the river. And what about second question? What happened to Alice? What happened to Alice? Yajuni, please.
She saw a white rabbit
She saw a white rabbit in a coat.
She saw a white rabbit in a coat. Very good. She saw a rabbit. Now, let's look at this rabbit. Is there anything special about the rabbit? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes or no? Yes. So, let's look at another picture. What was special about the rabbit? Look at this picture carefully. And then you can use this sentence to tell me the answer. The rabbit is special because, think about it. If you know the answer, raise your hands, don't be shy. Dominic,
The rabbit is special because it can speak.
it could speak, right? So, what did it speak?
It just speak, oh dear, I will be late.
It just said, oh dear, I'll be late. Very good. And anything else? Anything else? Shihao.
The rabbit is special because he wears clothes.
He
wears.
wears clothes, right? So, what kind of clothes? Your blue
Coat.
coat, right? Very good. The rabbit is special because it is in a coat, right? Anything else? What was special about the rabbit?
The rabbit is special because it could stand up.
It could stand up, so it is very special, right? Okay, sit up, please. Anything else? This is an unusual rabbit. This is an amazing rabbit. Guidian.
The rabbit is special because it took a watch.
Because it took a watch and it can watch the time. Yes, please. Because it had a watch and it could read the time and it could speak. He said what? He said, oh dear, I'll be late. Amazing rabbit. Okay, so much about scene 1. Let's look at scene 2. Scene 2 is in paragraph 3. And what did it happen? Where did it happen? In the field, right? It happened in the field. Okay, this time, let's watch our video again. Then answer the 2 questions. Before watching, can you read these questions for me? What did Alice want to?
What did Alice think of the rabbit? What did Alice do after seeing the rabbit?
I'm ready for the
sat by a river. Then she heard a sound. She looked up and saw a white rabbit in a coat passing by. "Oh dear, I'll be late," said the rabbit. It took a watch out of its pocket and looked at the time. How amazing! Alice stood up and ran across the field after the rabbit. The rabbit jumped down a big hole. Alice did not want to let the rabbit get away, so she jumped down the hole too.
Okay, so here comes the two questions. Question 1. What did Alice think of the rabbit? Okay, Eva.
Alice think the rabbit was amazing.
Was amazing. Good. And question 2. What did Alice do after seeing the rabbit? Shelley.
Alice stood up and ran across the field.
Alice stood up and ran across the field after the rabbit. And then, at last, Alice jumped into the hole. Very good. That's all about scene 2. Now let's look at scene 3. From paragraph 4 to paragraph 5. And where did it happen? Where? In the hall, right? In the hall. So, let's look at this time. I hope you can read out the recording. Okay.
Down, down, down.
Really?
Down, down, down.
Alice fell for a long time,
Alice fell for a long time,
and then she hit the ground,
and then she hit the ground.
fell alone in a long, low hall.
She found herself alone in a long, low hole.
Okay, from these words, which sentence do you think is the best? From these words, which sentence do you think is the best? Can you tell me? Okay, well,
I think down, down, down is the best.
down, down, down is the best. And so please, if I change down, down, down into Alice jumped down, Alice jumped down, Alice jumped down. So, which do you like better? Down, down, down. Why? Because? Because?
Because down, down, down was smarter than the Alice went down, Alice jumped down, Alice jumped down.
Excellent. Titiwan said, because down, down, down is smarter than Alice jumped down. Good, so please. And I think down, down, down is better too, because the words is very interesting, it's very wonderful, it's very beautiful, right? Okay, so now there are more words for you. This time, read it together and then tell me, did Alice have any problems and what are they? Okay, they were not all wrong. 1, 2.
There were doors all around, but there were no doors. Alice saw a small key on the table, but it did not fit any of the doors. Then Alice noticed a small door and put the key into it. The door opened. She could see a lovely garden on the other side. Alice tried to go
these words by some useful keywords. Okay, Raquel, just 1 minute to remember these words. Have you finished? Yes or no? No. Okay, go on. So here, let's look at it and break the words just now. Who wants to try it? Test your memory. No one? 郑宝仪, how about try?
There was all around, but we were all lost.
Good.
Alice saw a small key on the table, but it did not fit any of the doors.
Good.
Then Alice noticed a small door and she put the key into it. The door opened. She could see a lovely door on the other side. Alice tried to go through the door, but she was too big.
Fantastic. Stop, please. Let's give her a big clap. Now we all know Alice has met so many problems, right? And I think Alice must be afraid, must be worried, right? So can you read these words again? Loudly and with emotions. Feel the emotions? Good. Now, they were doors all around. 1, 2.
There were doors all around, but they were all locked. Alice saw a small key on the table, but it did not fit any of the doors. Then Alice noticed a small door and put the key into it. The door opened. She could see a lovely garden on the other side. Alice tried to go through the door, but she was too big.
Okay, 今天晚 I noticed that your reading is very good. Can you share it with us? Can you read it again? With emotions. Okay.
There were doors all around, but they were all locked. Alice saw a small key on the table, but it did not fit any of the doors. Then Alice noticed the small doors and put the key into it. The doors opened. She could see a lovely garden on the outside, on the other side. Alice tried to go through the door, but she was too big.
Perfect. Sit up, please. Very good. And just now you all did good jobs. And now I think you can complete the passage by yourselves. And now I will send this passage to your pad. And then you should finish it and send it to me. Okay, now go. 1 minute left. Be quick. Okay, now stop here. Let's look at it. Let's check the answer. First, choose Shuhan. One day, Alice sat by a river. Then she saw a white rabbit passing by. Is he right?
Yes.
The rabbit took a watch out of his pocket and looked at the time. Soon, the rabbit ran across a field. Show us. Sure. It surprised Alice, so she ran after it. They both jumped into a hole. Yes. Alice hit the ground and found herself in a long, low hole. She saw a key on the table and used it to open a small door. She wanted to go out the door, but she couldn't. Any mistake? Go through the door, right? Okay. Now let's look at the answer. Can you read it for me? One day Alice sat by a river. 1, 2.
One day Alice sat by a river. Then she saw a white rabbit passing by. The rabbit took the watch out of his pocket and looked at the time. Soon the rabbit ran across the field. It surprised Alice, so she ran after it. They both jumped into the hole. Alice hit the ground and found herself in a long, low hole. She saw a key on the table and used it to open a small door. She wanted to go through the door, but she couldn't.
Now, congratulations. You have been a careful reader. But to be a good reader, the last step is to be a creative reader. You know creative reader?
No.
Yes. So now I have a question for you. What do you think of Alice? What do you think of Alice? And you can use this sentence to describe Alice. I think Alice is because she understands. Now think about it. Okay. Any volunteers? No one? I will give you an example. I think Alice is very careful because she can find a key on the table, right? And anything else? Okay, 自己玩.
I think Alice is brave
Great, why?
because she can jump down the hole.
Because you can jump down into the hole. She, okay, some please. And anything else? 季金鸾 thinks Alice is very brave, and I think Alice is very clever. Why? Okay, also you. Because
Because Alice can find the key on the table.
so she is
She's clever.
again.
I think Alice is clever because she can find the key on the table.
Okay,
amazing.
Alice ran excitedly, and she stood up and ran across the field after the rabbit.
I won't let you go. Wait for me.
The rabbit jumped down the big hole, and Alice jumped down the hole too.
That's all.
That's all.
Thank you so much. You're very excellent. Any girls? Any different girls? Okay, so young girl. Let's welcome them.
This is a lovely girl, Alice. This is a magic animal, rabbit. Alice looked at the rabbit up and down.
Wow, how amazing. What's the magic?
Suddenly, the rabbit ran across the field.
I'm a bit late. The queen will kill. Hurry up.
Alice didn't want to let the rabbit go.
What is he going to do?
So she stood up quickly and ran after him.
Hurry up. I will go to the place.
He is really a magic rabbit. He runs so fast. I should run as quickly as I can, or I will not find him anymore.
The rabbit jumped down the hole. Alice followed the rabbit.
Wow, the hole is very deep.
She jumped down the hole too. Alice and the rabbit were all into the hole. What will happen in the future? Let's look at the next
Thank you so much. The first two groups is all about scene 2. So what about scene 3? Any group? Okay, each listen.
Hello, I'm outside. Down, down, down. Alice flew for a long time, and then she hit the ground.
Oh, I hit.
Alice said she found herself alone in a long, low hall. There are many doors there.
Where am I? Why there are so many doors?
Alice was afraid. At the same time, the rabbit was moving into one of the doors and said to Alice,
Yes, I'm real Alice. Okay, let's go.
Alice found the key on the table. She tried to open the door. The door is open.
Wow, it's amazing.
That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank all of you. Very good. Excellent. And at the end of class, I have some words to tell you. Let's look at it. Everybody has a dream word if you are curious, brave, and careful. Someday you can find your own wonderment in your life. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. And then at last, I will see which group is the winner.
For what?
Alice group. Alice group, right? Congratulations. Now, this is the homework to read it together. Try to. 1, 2.
传承